Oh, what's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me today for this Divine Masculine reading. I'm going to be asking the question today of what the Divine Masculines want you to know today. What is the message for you today? Because we've had a really positive week with the readings, very powerful readings. And the energy is really intense. We did one for the full moon, and we know what they're going to be experiencing and what energy they're going to be in during this full moon. But I just wanted to do a reading today for what they want you to know today. So I'm going to use the Soul Coaching Oracle cards to start the reading, what your soul wants you to know. I hope you guys are okay, like I said, when you're well, because the energies are really intense. My energy today is like, I have this really intense anxiety, excitement, and overwhelming energy I'm experiencing today. Just feeling very nervous and just overwhelmed is the word. So let me know if you're experiencing that. So I thought I'd just do this reading on, ask the question of what the Divine Masculines want you to know. What is the message for you today? And like I said, the readings have been so powerful, and all the readings are saying the same thing. The Divine Masculines are having this leap of faith. They are doing their work. They are coming forwards and preparing to take some kind of action. So it's a very intense week. So I'm going to start shuffling these cards. As I said, I'm going to use the Oracle deck, what your soul wants you to know. So you're one soul, so this is your Divine Masculine speaking to you, what he wants you to know today. I thought that'd be a nice question. If you are new, welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. My name is Zoe, and thank you to all of you for your love and support and the comments you give me and the encouragement and sharing your stories, just taking the time to comment. Means so much to me. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that I've been connected with you guys. And that's the whole purpose of this channel, is about helping each other and supporting each other on this intense, challenging, painful journey it can be sometimes, even though it's such a blessing. I know how you're feeling because I'm experiencing the same things what you are. So let's see, what does the Divine Masculines want you to know today? What is the message? Nice clear message, what they want you to know today. My readings are timeless as well, so it doesn't matter when you clicked on this video. If it resonates, the message is for you. And I do use the labels Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, because that's how I channel when it's easier for you to understand. So just put it into your situation, how it resonates to you. Please don't be offended. I realise it's energy. So let's see what the Divine Masculines want to communicate with you today. Focus. Oh wow. They want you to focus, keep focusing on what you're doing. And we had yesterday for the Divine Feminines at the end of the reading about enthusiasm. So stay focused, keep believing is the message from the Divine Masculine today. Because everything's fine, everything's happening. And the more you can focus and keep positive and aligned with who you really are, this is helping the Divine Masculine. Sorry, it doesn't want to stand up. So I'm going to go to the book, the guidebook, to see what the more in-depth message says. But the Divine Masculines are saying to you to stay focused. This is happening. Don't worry. Let's see. Okay, the card meaning is what you focus on. What you focus on is what you create. So put your attention on the thoughts that are beautiful, worthwhile and loving. There you go. It's time to focus on your intent and your passion on one thing, rather than being scattered in different directions. So keep focused, keep visualising and feeling this love for your Divine Masculine. That is the message today. Know that this is happening and have those positive thoughts, those positive visions of you being together. keep your attention on that, all the beautiful things about this relationship, all the beautiful things about your Divine Masculines, because this will really help your Divine Masculine, because you have nothing to worry about. So let's see what the other message says. Your soul wants you to know what you see around you is the result of what you focus on. When you direct your thoughts towards good, you attract positive experiences and people into your life. But when you focus on what isn't working, you create even more challenging situations. If you aren't pleased with the direction of your life, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want. To develop inner power, gather your internal energy and focus intently on one thing. Being scattered in the myriad of directions dilutes your strength. Devote your attention to your career, your relationships, a hobby, or something that you're passionate about. Diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to occur. Affirmation. The affirmation is, all of my thoughts are directed to my highest good. Yeah. So all of the doubt and the fear that you've had about this relationship, and you're worrying and being fearful of, is my Divine Masculine going to come forwards? Is he going to actually do this? Is he going to take any action? Delete all of those thoughts, all of those feelings, the doubts and the fears you experience. Your Divine Masculine wants you to delete that and to focus on how things are going to be, what you actually truly believe and what you truly know about this love that you have with the Divine Masculine. And the more you can do that, this is going to come, you're going to see the miracle come to you. So it's really, really important right now to actually just think about all the positive and all the things that you know that are going to happen, and what you want, what you desire in your dream to do with this relationship with Divine Masculine. And that's the message that they would give you today. So that's really powerful. How beautiful is that? Keep thinking. Don't thinking the lack, that why isn't this happening? Why is he not doing this? Think about how things are going to be. Just experience the beautiful, all the beautiful things that you want. Think about all the beautiful things that you want to experience with your Divine Masculine as if it's already happened, how things are going to be, what you truly know. Don't listen to the nonsense of the doubt and the fear and what the ego is trying to say to you. So that's a beautiful message to start this reading. I'm going to use the Soul's Journey next to see what the Divine Masculines want you to know today. If you would like a private reading, to get a clearer message for your personal, unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below, and I can book you in. I'll get back to you. So let's see. What else will the Divine Masculines want you to know today? What is the message from the Divine Masculines? Say what they want you to know today. They want you to stay focused. To know this is happening, believe. This is happening. So what else do they want you to know today? Humour. I choose to focus. There you go, the word focus again. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah. So they want you to just relax about this situation, stay focused, and not be so serious and be caught up in all the things that you're worried about. Just relax about it. Just look at it as if it's not, to you, you might be thinking, oh, this is such a big thing that's going to happen. It's such a big thing that the Divine Masculines have got to do. When's it going to happen? Just have a lighter view on it. Don't think of it such a massive thing to do, because it's, as humans, we find it so hard to actually really believe in something, really to believe that something is going to happen when it means so much to us. But just put a lighter energy to it as if it's already happened, and this isn't such a big deal. It's the truth. It's what you know is going to happen. It's just that the ego takes over and makes it into such a big deal as if it's impossible. But just have more humour, be relaxed. Just smile, just think of all the beautiful things and how you want things to be. So let's see what the card says for humour. It's about relaxing and being lighter about this, not so intense and serious about it. And it's page 64, which is 10, 6 and 4, end of a cycle, completion. Okay. There are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy to make you laugh. Besides the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional, mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind. So do your best to listen to happy music, read soul-enriching fiction, and be wary of movies and TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. There you go. So your Divine Masculine wants you just to be more relaxed about this situation. Don't be so serious and have some fun. Have some times of laughing, watch things, do things that you love, listen to things, move your body, listen to music. Because this has such a positive effect on your body, and it helps and gives you so many health benefits as well to your physical body, and it helps you emotionally and mentally in so many ways. So be joyful and stay focused, and just think about all the good things and all the beautiful things, and be grateful for all the things you have in your life, and just have that knowing that this is happening. There's no need to worry. Your Divine Masculine wants you to know there's no need to worry. Just have fun, be playful, relax. Everything is being taken care of. It's God's plan. God's in charge, and you are going to be brought back together. They are doing their work. Just stay focused and just allow the good thoughts to come in, and delete the thoughts of the fear and the doubt and the negative toxic energy that comes in. Just delete. Just be and do things that are going to fill your mind and fill your body and your soul with joy and happiness and love. Not allow this low vibrational energy to take over, because it doesn't serve you, and it's so important this week. It's so important this week. So you're helping the Divine Masculines, because they are doing their work, and the message for you today is to focus and to be lighter about this, not be so serious, because everything is working out for you. You are safe, you're protected, this relationship is safe and protected. So just be joyful today. So I'm going to get the power of love. What else does the Divine Masculines want you to know today? They're beautiful messages from the Divine Masculine. Such lovely messages. You have no need to worry. The more you can be happy, as if this has already happened, and visualise how things are going to be, you know, how you want them to be. Think about all the beautiful times that you've had together. Experience, just fill your heart with this love for your Divine Masculine. Stay focused and know that everything's okay. Everything's going to work out. You are coming back together because you're one soul. And you know that this is happening within you. You know you've had this shift within yourself. And if you're anything like me, you've just got this like this, as if there's something really about to happen. This anxiety, nervousness, excitement. You can feel this change within you as well. And you'll find that you're looking and seeing things differently as well. You're not allowing things to affect you so much. They might come in, these thoughts, but they make their way out very quickly, and you don't allow it to affect you like you did before at the beginning of this journey, because you've learned so much. You know how to deal with this. So Divine Masculines want you to stay focused on that, on what you've learned, and just being a lighter energy. Do things to help yourself, to make you feel good. What else do the Divine Masculines want you to know today? Satisfaction. This is beautiful green cards. We've got 2 green cards today. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval, so the others no longer define who you are. yeah, so Divine Masculines want you to feel satisfied, have this satisfaction, be satisfied, just feel good about yourself, feel this love for yourself, know that you're good enough, know that you deserve everything that you desire, and everything all of your dreams that you want to be manifested in the 3D is happening. Feel that satisfaction as if it's happened. Feel the satisfaction of this relationship. Feel the satisfaction of everything, and about gratitude as well. Just be peaceful about this. Let's see what the guidebook says. But yeah, I feel out of breath actually, because it's just so powerful. When you can be in the energy of being satisfied, being grateful, feeling enough. Let's get satisfaction from the guidebook. Okay. What other people think of you is none of your business. You should never look outside yourself for acceptance or validation, because it sends a message that you don't trust your own soul's worth. There you go. Divine Masculines want you to feel satisfied and know that what you know is the truth. Be true to yourself. Know your soul's worth. Know that everything you're feeling, what you've experienced, is the truth. Don't trust anything outside of yourself. Feel satisfied and know that what you're feeling is the truth, and you know that your Divine Masculine loves you, and to feel satisfied, and don't allow anything to disrupt that and distract it. So when you are in space of self-acceptance, you confirm the universe that you are everything you are meant to be. In this awareness, you're able to live freely and joyfully, because you're not seeking validation through someone else or something else. Yeah, so be satisfied and feel enough. Don't rely on anybody else to make you feel good. Don't be dependent on that. Know within yourself. Know, just be relaxed today and be peaceful with who you are, and know that you just feel that, have that energy of that you don't need anybody to tell you anything, because you know the truth of who you are, and that is good enough. You know the truth about your Divine Masculine, and that's good enough, because you're one soul, and this is going to help your Divine Masculine so much. You can live your life and make choices out of love instead of fear. To enter this space, you must have the realization that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. So the way you are is perfect. Be satisfied with who you are, what you are, everything about yourself. Be satisfied. Don't think that you've got to be this or you've got to be that, and you don't need anybody else to approve of you. Approve of yourself. This is what the message today is from the Divine Masculines, to stay focused in this energy and to be lighter about it, not so serious. The limitations you've placed on yourself and your self-criticisms are usually based on giving away your power to another or seeking outside approval. The ego is judgmental and critical and filled with insecurities, while the soul is perfectly at ease and has come back to enjoy a journey of self-discovery. One of the biggest traps in learning to be satisfied is comparing yourself to others. Remember that you can come back to an earth school made up with mirage souls and experiences. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being the compassionate, unique person you are. This is very emotional, because the Divine Masculines are saying just be you, because you're good enough, and don't allow self-criticism to take over anymore, and don't ask for approval from outside of yourself. Don't listen to the ego anymore, and don't be caught up in all the insecurities and things that you have experienced in the past about yourself. You're perfect the way you are. Your soul, just a lot. Basically, this is a message just saying align with your soul, align with who you truly are. Don't allow the ego to give you a load of bullshit anymore, telling you all these nasty things about you. Stay in that energy of being satisfied of who you are and that you don't want to change. and you don't have to change for your Divine Masculine to come back. And this is a big message for me personally, because this is something I've had to really work through, and I still am working through, is self-acceptance, and not trying to think. I've always believed that I have to be this perfect person, a supermodel, to be, to look like a supermodel, and to have the intelligence of a professor before anybody can love me. And you may have experienced that, but your Divine Masculine is saying you are enough. Know and be satisfied with who you are. Accept who you are and love who you are. You don't need to change. You don't need anybody else's approval. The insecurities that you've experienced before, the doubts and the fears and what your ego's been telling you for such a long time, it's not true. Go within and align with your soul, who you really are, and be satisfied with that. Be compassionate to yourself and know that you're unique and you're perfect just the way you are. Be satisfied, just be satisfied with who you are. So that's really powerful, the Divine Masculine's message today for you. And obviously you're one soul, so when you feel that satisfaction, you're in that energy of the satisfaction of who you are, and that you don't need to change, you don't need to do this and you don't need to do that for your Divine Masculine to love you. And you have this lighter energy about it, and relax and be joyful and just focus on knowing that this is happening, everything's taken care of. This is going to be helping the Divine Masculines. That's why they're sending this message for you today, because obviously you're one soul and this affects them. You don't look at your Divine Masculine and go, well, I'd like to change this. Oh, I hope not anyway, because I'm hoping that you've got to the stage where you have unconditional love, and you're not looking at them saying, well, if only they could do this and do that to change, meaning they've got to look different, or they've got to do this and whatever before I can love them. The Divine Masculines aren't doing that to you either. You're not doing that, and they're not doing that. You look at your Divine Masculine and just love them, and you look at them and just feel this beautiful, intense, powerful love. So it's a realisation that they feel that towards you, and they're not wanting you to change. And like I said, it's something I've really find hard, because there's a big age gap in my relationship with my Divine Masculine. It's something I still have to work through, where you just think, well, I'm not good enough. And even before my Divine Masculine came into my life, I've always had that feeling of not being good enough. But the message today, and for you today, is this satisfaction of who you are. Be satisfied with who you are. Know how amazing you are, and that you don't need to change anything about yourself. Just have fun. Don't allow the insecurities and all the things you're fearful about to take over and disrupt you at the moment, because it's really important for you to be in the energy of focusing, relaxing and being satisfied with everything within you. So that's a beautiful message, isn't it, from the Divine Masculines to you today? So beautiful. These oracle cards and the guidebooks, it's so powerful. The message that are in the book is just amazing. It's so perfect for what you need to hear today. Right, I'm going to be using the Divine Masculine Messages of Love from Liz Harris. I'll get 3 cards of communication, then I go to my pots, and then I'll get a message for you, the person that's watching. So, what is the message today for the person that's watching? What's the communication? What would you like to communicate? We know that you want the person to stay focused, to be more in a humour, have a sense of humour and relax and be joyful and to be satisfied who they are. What else is the communication today for the person that's watching, what the Divine Masculines want to say. I need space to right now to heal. So they are still healing. They need this space to heal. And that's what they have been doing. And that's why if some of you might be frustrated that there's been silence, but they need space right now to heal. So it's really important. But they want you to know that. I love you. Yeah. They love you so much. They love you just the way you are. And I was silly to let you go. That came out yesterday as well. So they're healing that within them. I said that as well. They have to let go of this where they feel silly and they're beating themselves up, blaming themselves for letting you go. They've got to heal that. So they need this time to heal this. So they are still doing their work. Some of you could be thinking, oh my goodness, how much more time do they need? How much more space do they need? But remember, this space and this time that they're healing is all preparation to come towards you about this action that they're going to take. We know they've made the decision that that's what they're wanting to do with their life. We know that God is helping and guiding them, giving them the wisdom, the courage, the strength. And they know that they have this inner strength and courage to come towards you, but they're still having this time to do some healing. They need this space right now, and they want you to understand, but they want you to stay focused, relax and be joyful and be in a good sense of humour, and to be satisfied with who you are as well while they're doing this, while they're having this space to heal. And maybe you need this space and time to be quiet, to be peaceful and restful as well, especially with the intense energies that's going on, because you know that something's happening as well. So let's see what my energy wants to say. So do something that's relaxing, peaceful today. Stay centered. This is helping with Divine Masculine heal in this time. What else do we need to know? What energy the Divine Masculines are in? Growth, yeah. They have had such growth on their spiritual journey because they have this understanding of what this is all about, and they know that they need this space to grow even more, to have this growth. Let's see what else. Sorry. Marriage. Yeah, because they've had this spiritual understanding, they know that this is, you know, a spiritual marriage. They know that this is a deep, deep soul relationship, and Divine Masculines could be thinking, you know, about marriage, about wanting to marry you, or just committing, coming to another level of commitment to you, and when they're in this space of healing, this is what they're connecting with, what they're wanting to do. You know, how they want to, you know, this next level of commitment they want to give to you. They're thinking about this. They're thinking about, you know, I want to be with, you know, this person, my Divine Feminine, and I want to marry her. I want the next level commitment. It doesn't have to be in what we think in the 3D of that kind of marriage. Just a more commitment, a different level of this relationship, to come back together, not how it has been before. Like I've said, this time it's going to be different. It's going to be pure, clear, unconditional love, not this fakeness and not showing you who they really are. They're actually going to be authentic. So they're thinking about this next level of commitment and coming towards you. But a lot of you, it could be where the marriage is coming up. Marriage, family and children are coming up a lot recently in all the readings. So this is really important to the Divine Masculines, but they have had this spiritual growth, which is enabling them to actually feel those things about marriage, about this different or higher level of commitment. Let's see what my pots say of communication today. I want to lay under the stars with you. That's very romantic. They want to lay under the stars with you. Beautiful. What else would they like to say? That's something they'd love to do with you, is lay under the stars. That's what they're thinking about. This is the ultimate love. Yeah, they know that this is the ultimate love. They understand this journey and they're cherishing it. They love you. They're saying today, I love you. And I was silly to let you go. They feel silly and they're having to forgive themselves in this time that they have, that wanting this space to heal. So don't be frustrated, don't be impatient, don't be angry or cross with your Divine Masculine, because it's really important right now to stay calm and balanced. Because this time, this space that they're needing, this silent time maybe is for you, if you haven't heard your from your Divine Masculine, is so important, because this is the preparation. This is the stuff that really needs to be dealt with before they come back to you and show you how they've transformed. And I think that some of you have seen a difference already, if there is some communication. And if you haven't seen any difference because you're not in contact, you can feel it within you, because you're one soul. So don't keep focusing and thinking and waiting for this person to do all the work or change, because it's not about the Divine Masculine, it's about what's going on within you, because you're one soul. And that's, hopefully you have got this understanding now, that you don't put all your energy into waiting around thinking about what the person's doing all the time and why they're not doing this and whatever. You have to put that energy back into yourself and stop relying on your Divine Masculine to do something, or you need to change that. You need to focus, like your Divine Masculine's asking you to do, focus on yourself, be satisfied and love yourself. Know that you're good enough and believe in yourself, believe in your knowing that you're going to come together. And this journey isn't just about you and your Divine Masculine coming back together, it's about you finding inner peace. Finding that inner peace and having this spiritual awareness. And when you find that inner peace, when you find that satisfaction and you're focused, your Divine Masculine comes back to you, because you're one soul and you've aligned with your soul, you see. That's how it works. It's so beautiful, such a beautiful journey. So they know that this is the ultimate love, so you have nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. You just have to do your everyday life as if it's already happened, and not feel fearful or be scared that your Divine Masculine is not coming back to you. And when you can get rid of that fear and know and be in the knowing and trust and align with what your soul wants you to know and feel, your Divine Masculine will get that energy as well. So I'm going to use the soul's journey for you as well, for the message for you today, the person that's watching, what God wants you to know today. And the bottom of the deck is freedom. Yeah, when you can achieve those things as well, you find that freedom, the inner peace, like I said. You'll be free. You'll be free from the doubt and the fear that's holding you back and making you feel uncomfortable and making you be worried and scared that your Divine Masculine's not coming back to you. Once you find that inner peace and you can switch off of what's going on in the 3D and just trust your knowing, listen to what your soul wants and align with who you are, align with your soul, that's when you experience freedom. What is the message today for the person that's watching? What do they need to know to stay focused, like the Divine Masculines want them to keep their strength up, just to help them stay strong on their journey? What is it today, the message to help them be uplifted today, to stay strong? adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Yes, everything you've experienced, what God wants you to know today is what you've experienced so far that feel really challenging, painful. It's how you've learned on this journey. Think about how much you've learned on this journey. I'm going to put the card like that because that's so powerful. I love you. Think about how much you've learned and how much you've grown, and adversity is how you grow, and you learn so much about yourself, and you just feel so much stronger. You find that inner strength that you didn't realise you had, and it's about finding your power within as well, and you feel so much more powerful. So it's about accepting these challenges for what they are and how much they've made you a better person and a stronger person, not to be angry with the things that you've experienced, and to look at things and just know that I understand why this has happened. Let go of all the things that are painful and things, and look at it and smile and go, oh my goodness, if I hadn't experienced that, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't have found that strength. I wouldn't have found that power within me. So let's see what the message says in the book for you. No one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. So this is about you really believing in yourself today, to stay focused on believing in yourself. And this is about your love for yourself and believing. Know how worthy you are of this love. Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and then the next hurdle won't seem as daunting. Adversity is an opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family. You're not alone in this time of challenge. If you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may have come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. There. What a powerful message. This is so intense this week. Have confidence in yourself. Know your worth. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. And everything you've experienced that's been challenging and that we perceive to be obstacles in the past, it's been an opportunity for you to learn so much and to grow so much. And like I said, to find your inner strength and your inner courage and inner power. You didn't realise that you had all of those things if these challenges hadn't been brought to you. And the challenges and obstacles are just illusions anyway. The ego makes it feel so fearful and challenging, and that's when the doubt comes and you think you can't do this anymore, you can't do this, and you haven't got the strength. But when you actually take the ego out of it and you connect with your soul, you connect with God, and you reach out to people, like-minded people as well. That is where you find the strength, and that's, such a beautiful message for you today. So this is, again, at the moment you may be really being tested, and today you might be upset with this card. I need more time and space. I need space right now to heal, but this is just, you have got that patience within you. You have got strength within you to cope while your Divine Masculine is doing their healing, and to do with this what you're experiencing, because it's not real. The feeling of anxiety that you're not going to see your Divine Masculine, and that you're feeling scared, and are they actually? It's not real. They're just thoughts. They're just thoughts that are creating visions and causing you to feel uncomfortable. This could be really being tested for you at the moment. You could be having this as your big challenge at the moment, because maybe everything's just feeling a bit still, and you're getting all these information from the readings on YouTube that are saying, yes, this is happening, that's happening, the union's coming, blah, blah, blah. And you're thinking, well, it's not happening to me because nothing's happening. This is a challenge for you to let go of that, to let go of the doubt and the fear and what's going on in the 3D. Know that it's happening. Know how well you've done. know and believe in yourself, how amazing you are. Be satisfied with who you are. Don't keep changing things and think, oh, I'm going to do this and that, and maybe that's going to help things. Let go of the control. Just surrender to this and be patient, because patience is a big part of this journey. And remember today that everything you've experienced, that's where you felt that this is too much, I can't do this, I can't believe this has happened to me, I've done this and I've done that, I've changed my life or whatever. It's made you so much stronger, and it's made you have so much more trust and faith, and it's awakened you to God's love. That's the most important thing. This is what the journey is about, is awakening you to have faith and to trust in the higher power, in God, God's angels, anything that you connect with. You've done that. So stay focused and keep doing what you're doing. Be peaceful today. Be joyful, have a good sense of humour, be satisfied with who you are, and know how amazing is that? When you take all of those things away, when you think, oh, I haven't got to change, I haven't got to do this to get my divine masculine to come back to me, I haven't got to control this, I haven't got to do anything, I've just got to be. That's what your spiritual journey is learning just to be. To feel that wholeness, to feel that inner peace without having to do anything, because you're not allowing the thoughts to make you have all these different scenarios that you make up in your head that brings the fear and the doubt, because you're thinking in the lack mentality. So I hope this reading's helped you today, and let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling and what energy you're in, if you're feeling this anxiety, excitement, and as if something's about to happen. So stay focused. That's the message today from your divine masculine. And they love you. Remember that. It's a really important one. And they know this is the ultimate love, and they want to lay under the stars with you. So think about that, guys. Focus on that today. Visualise yourself laying under the stars with your divine masculine, and everything to be peaceful, and how it is. Not with all the fear and the doubt of wondering when it's going to happen and why it hasn't happened yet. Know that is, visualise that is happening and what it's going to be like. Get into that energy. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video, because it really helps my channel. And like I said, if you want a private reading and if you want to clear a message for your personal unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. I do have PayPal, so if you'd like to donate and support my channel, I'd be absolutely thrilled and so very, very grateful. And I have an Amazon wish list as well. I'm thinking of you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. And I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and the light to you all, and I love you all very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?